Greetings, Divine Masculine. So I'm coming to you with your energy check. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and truly appreciate y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your message. Divine Feminine had a very powerful message. Definitely make sure you check it out. Do know that we all possess both masculine and feminine energy. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. Let me light this incense. I did grab angel numbers for y'all this go round. It has been a minute since I did it, but Spirit was like, go ahead and do it. And I also grabbed some charms and stuff. Okay, so y'all don't mind my nail. I was freaking cleaning my bathroom yesterday and chipped it. So all right, so starting off with your numbers, Divine Masculine. We got 12, 17. All right, so this talks about positivity, divine guidance, spiritual growth, new beginnings in love, and finances. So there is a change here when it pertains to your love life, Divine Masculine, or love, period. Okay, whether it's romantic or platonic in your finance department. Okay, trust and decision making, there is a change as well. Also, Spirit is saying to trust in what the decisions that you are making right now. Okay, and go with your gut. Okay, I'm hearing go with your gut instinct. Trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself enough to know that you're making the right decisions. Okay, so you then got the number 38. The month of December could be significant as well with that 12-17. Okay, but you got the number 38 as well. And this talks about after a period of waiting, redemption is here. Okay. In Divine Feminine's reading, it was a lot of energy coming through about the now. Okay. So it also says 38 is significant for confidence and self-expression. Okay. I also picked that up in Divine Feminine's reading as well. Okay. Then you have 54-62. This talks about illumination and or enlightenment. It talks about inner wisdom and strength as well. So that goes back to, like I said, Source wants you to make it a habit in trusting yourself more, okay? Trust that you're being guided as well, all right? So when it pertains to the charms that came out, we have the rune Algis or protection. So do know that you are divinely protected and your sanctuary is protected as well, okay? So your sanctuary could be your home, it could be a business, it could be your car. Just know that you are protected overall, okay? We then have the number 8 that came out for you. All right. So new beginnings and new creations are significant. Infinity or infinite, you are limitless, and resurrection is significant as well. I picked up resurrection, rebirth, transformation energy for Divine Feminine as well. And then the number 8 talks about scorpionic energy. I mentioned that in their reading, and because we do have a new moon in Scorpio that is coming up, okay? Then we have the number 70 and or 7, okay? So divine wisdom, completion, and divine order is significant. I'm picking up the energy that you have completed out something. Okay, something is closing to make way for new. All right, so you did get butterflies. Okay, you got 2 butterflies that came out in your charms. For some of you masculines, maybe you have butterfly tattoos or you like butterflies or something like that. Okay, but we have profound change and transformation, new birth, and a new way of being. Okay. Then we have angel. You got an angel as well. So heavy on your protection, Divine Masculine. And we have you're being watched over, protection and guidance. So you can have like some transition family members I'm picking up on that could be on the other side that are definitely guiding you and protecting you. Okay, they could feel as if maybe at this time you need to be heavily guided and protected. I am hearing that for some of you. Okay, then we have music notes. So the music note came out, and this talks about feelings about yourself, okay, and noticing exactly how something feels. So the same energy came out for Divine Feminine, and I picked up self-awareness, I picked up self-respect, I picked up, you know how back then, right? It's something that you could have been on the fence about when it pertains to making a decision, right? You don't have that issue now. Okay. It's something about it changing for you. You being able to, just like I just said a few minutes ago, with the what was that we just went over, spirit, with the number 38, trusting the decisions that you make, like your ability, or the number 1217 it was, yeah, so the number 1217, your ability to make decisions, the right decision. Okay, so that goes back into the music note energy. Then, and also some of you could be into music, you could like music, you could sing, rap, dance, whatever, maybe play instruments, all of that. Okay, so then we have unicorn. So you are somebody you're unique. Okay, it says purity, freedom, gentleness, virginity could be significant, innocence, divinity, and magic is significant. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what spirit wants to talk about for you, divine masculine, in the cards. Archangel Gabriel is significant. I'm also seeing grounded. Archangel Michael could be significant as well. All right, we had a lot of nature energies to come out for divine feminine. Okay, all right, source, what do we have when it pertains to divine masculine, the energy of divine masculine? What do we have? What's the message? What is the message? What is the message here? Okay, I'm going to take these. So we have visionary. Okay, the number 22 did show itself for divine feminine. We have Archangel Michael, which I just mentioned, with that grounded energy. And this could be the angel that's around you, protecting you heavily as well. We have I am wealthy and abundance. Okay. So for some of you, as above, so below. Okay. We have influence. And what I mean by that is some of you could be wealthy in the spirit and you're not wealthy here on the 3D yet, right? And then something could be significant here about you being wealthy here in the 3D, and there is some sort of spiritual transformation that you are going through, okay, to better align you. And we just got that energy. What was that, spirit? Butterflies. So with the butterfly energy, that's what I'm picking up on here. Okay, some of you could be deep in thought. We got deep in thought here. We have long-term career falling underneath visionary. We have identity falling underneath Archangel Michael. And I spoke about this energy. What is that? 5th house energy could be significant. The sun, I mentioned that. Okay. We have divine authority. So some of you could be highly ranked spiritually. Okay. Some sort of authority. And I'm still getting, some of you could even be in a position of authority here on the physical as well. We have information. And then we have protection against evil eye. Okay. All right. So also with I picked up the world energy with this influence, and for divine feminine. So some of you could be like an influencer of some sort, or you inspire people in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Something about some sort of information that you give, okay, could be significant. All right. I am seeing crown chakra, first eye. I'm seeing the root chakra, solar plexus energy, heart chakra is significant, and the throat chakra is significant as well. Okay, we have an abundance and red, so your root chakra, okay, is significant. And then with the crown and or the third eye, I'm seeing too. Okay, so red and purple are heavily significant. All right, as I mentioned in a divine feminine reading, something could be significant here about you wearing these colors coordinated with certain days. Okay, aligned on certain days. Okay, yeah, something is also significant here about like bringing some sort of visions to life. Okay, so that could be significant, like attracting something when it pertains to career-wise, right? So envisioning something for yourself career-wise and actually manifesting it here on the physical is significant, okay? Now, something could be significant here about you being in deep thought about somebody who could be sending you evil eye, divine masculine, okay? And this could be somebody that Archangel Michael is protecting you from. I don't know why I just heard somebody is catty. Okay, so whoever this is could be very catty. Yeah. All right, source. Let's see. What's the answer here for visionary? For divine masculine? What's the answer for visionary? Okay. So we have Seraphim, Gateway. It says voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. So I was, like I said, for divine feminine, I was picking up somebody speaking up. Okay, speaking up, saying something or something like that. It looks to me that some of you could have seraphim protection, okay? But it looks to me that you're being protected when it pertains to something. Like you're being protected, you're being supported when it pertains to some sort of vision. I'm also getting the energy that something could pertain to a vision that you received. Okay, so your guides could have given you a vision about something to do something or something like that, and you're going through some sort of voice activation to help with this. Okay, we then have Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirth by light. Yeah, see, this rebirth by light is giving me the energy of what I was picking up with the butterfly energy, like I explained here with the I am wealthy and abundant. How some of you could be already, you're spiritually wealthy, but something is going to transfer here to the 3D, and then for some of you it's vice versa. So for those of you who are already wealthy here in the 3D, something is significant here about you going through some sort of rebirth by lights. Okay, I'm definitely getting that heavy. Yep, and some spirit could have shown you this. Okay, so spirit could have definitely shown you this. It's something about a purification, because this card here is giving me fire, like in the background, and I'm also hearing Jupiter. Okay, so something could be significant about some sort of expansion, wisdom, and spirituality. Okay. Yeah. What's this? What's the answer here, Archangel Michael, for divine masculine? Divine authority. It fell on divine authority. So let's see. We got trust the seasons, embrace and change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. So yeah, like I said, while you go through this change, you are heavily protected, and two, making sure that you stay grounded. Archangel Michael is making sure that you're protected, and kind of is giving me cocoon vibes. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me cocoon vibes, most definitely. Like making sure that you're protected while you go through this change, these changes for your growth. Okay, like you embracing these changes and you going through these cycles, and it's all for your growth. When you're being protected while you're transitioning. Okay. There's for some of you too, something could be significant here about like I'm hearing response level. Okay, so for some of you with that red there, you could have been somebody who could have been like a hothead, right? You could have been a hothead or something like that. But something is changing. Like you're going through a lot of changes. You're going through a lot of renewals and a lot of activations, and you're being supported as you do so. Yeah, we got Star Family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. So if you need support, your Star Family is telling you to call on them, divine masculine. Okay? And it's not weird. I just heard somebody say it's weird. It's not. You yo, it takes some in the beginning, it may take some time getting used to, because you might feel like you're talking to yourself, but no, they hear you. What is this? I am wealthy and abundant. What's the answer here for divine masculine? What's the answer here for divine masculine? I am wealthy and abundant. Okay. So we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. What did I say? What did I say? Talking about no, it's not weird. So spirit is saying to loosen your grip. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Yeah, y'all going through some hella activation. Some of you could be going through a dark night of the soul. This could be this deep thought energy, most definitely. Yeah, and the deep thought with the influence too. Like, be careful. Protection against evil eye. Like I said, it's Archangel Michael is protecting you when it pertains to somebody who is trying to influence you. Somebody could be trying to influence you when it pertains to some sort of like information, whatever this information is for you. Okay, but Spirit is saying whatever it is not honest. Okay. But yeah, source is saying to loosen your grip. I'm with that loosen your grip, I'm kind of seeing somebody who is like who is like closed off to whatever this is. But Spirit is saying you either do it the easy way or the hard way. That's what I just heard. What's this influence here? What's the influence here for the divine masculine? Rose without thorns. So it says, you have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. So yeah, this goes back to, like I said, with you being protected when it pertains to somebody that's trying to influence you on your path. Yeah, and it's not positive influence. I'm not picking up a positive influence. Whatever this energy is, I'm picking up off of this card. Off of that influence card is not a positive influence. It's somebody that Archangel Michael is protecting you from. And you could be in your mind about in reference to something surrounding this person. Okay. And it doesn't have to just be an individual, but me personally, I'm picking up an individual in particular. Yeah. So something is significant here about you having the right to joy. You having somebody's trying to influence your decisions. That's what I just heard. What's this deep in thought? What's the answer here for divine masculine? What's the answer here, source? We got the sun. I mentioned the sun. I was picking up sun energy for divine feminine. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody, goddamn it, wants you. Somebody here wants you in your head about you being happy. The fuck? And we got rapture at the bottom, child. What did I say? Whoever this is need to back down. That's what I just heard. Whoever this is needs to back down. Especially with Archangel Michael up here and Seraphim. Somebody need to back down. All right, let's get this bottom row for divine masculine. Let's see what we got for divine masculine, source. What do we have for divine masculine? What do we have for divine masculine? What's this long-term career? What's the answer here? This one flipped over. We got Sophia. So it says divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Okay. So it's crazy because I picked up in Divine Feminine's reading, they're about destiny and fate. Okay. Something is engraved and something comes and goes. Okay. That's why people have to do a lot of destiny swapping. Okay. But what's fated is engraved. Okay. So something is significant here. And we got Archangel Michael up there. Something is significant here about confirmation with my stomach growling. I'm picking up more, right? For some of you, you could be doing something that you were destined to do, right? but fate is about to take over. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. All right. So some of you, you could have been doing, this ain't for everybody, but for those of you, something that you could have been doing that you were destined to do. Fate is about to take over. So you're gonna go from something that this long-term career, because that's what I'm getting here. Whatever you thought was a long-term career, right? Is something, okay, no. This long-term career is your heart desires. Okay? It's what your heart desires, right? Something that, which is what's fated. Okay? When it pertains to the destiny, all right, y'all, I'm back. So when it pertains to what's fated is what is your heart desires. Okay, it's your heart desires. A lot of you, you've been in something that was a part of your destiny. Thank you, Spirit. You've been in something that was a part of your destiny, or you're getting ready to be aligned. The divine plan is what's fated for you. Okay, it's what's fated for you. And I'm looking at this rose. Spirit is bringing my attention to this rose. And y'all know, usually when the leaves come off of a rose, right? You always have that, or you have the center bud. Like a lot of times it'll be that center bud left. That center bud is giving me the divine plan. It's giving me what's fated. Okay? The leaves around it is a part of your destiny. It's kind of like the different phases that you're going through to reach that bud, that what's fated, that divine plan. Okay, that's what I'm picking up right here. And whatever this is long term. This is what your heart desires. Okay, and this just don't have to pertain to career. Spirit is saying this could talk about you're a marriage, right? This could talk about like going from being a meat eater to vegan or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that it has all to do with the heart. Okay, some Spirit is saying the center. Okay, all right. What's this identity here? And this identity has something to do with fate. Okay, yeah. So we have Star Keeper. It says cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. It flew right on over here. Archangel Gabriel, protect my throat chakra. It flew right on over here on protection against evil eye. What did I say about you being protected? Because you're going through a lot of activations. You got a lot going on. Confirmation with the sirens. Gratitude, Archangel Michael. You got a lot going on. So something is significant here too about you getting in tune with who you really are. This all has something to do with fate. All has something to do with fate. Destiny led up to this. Okay? Like I said, think of destiny as the leaves around the bud on a rose. That is destiny. That's why, like I said, Spirit said that's why people have to destiny swap so much. That's why they destiny swap so much. But it's what's fated that counts. What's fated, okay? Something, and I'm not going to say that that's the destiny thing because it builds you up, okay? So I won't say that the whole destiny example that Source is giving me doesn't count. It does because it builds you up. But when it pertains to, you know, when people want to say, oh, I stole this, so I know. No, you didn't steal anything, okay? Because like I expressed in Divine Feminine's reading, what's fated for you is cloaked, okay? It's cloaked. So with this Star Keeper identity, cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Remember I just said up here with Archangel Michael, I was picking up something about some of you could have been a hothead. Okay, hell, some of you could still be hotheads, and this is the transition that you're going through. Okay, but something is significant here about you remaining grounded during this process. Okay, On the bottom, we got trust the timing. It says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. What did I just say with the example of when motherfuckers want to be in the background and say, well, I took this, I stole this, I got that, I did. No. What's this divine authority? What's the answer here? So we have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So you have divine authority over your life. Okay? I heard it loud and clear. You have divine authority over your life, your creative inspirations and or endeavors. Okay? We have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. What did I say? It's falling right underneath. Excuse me. Loosen your grip, divine masculine. Didn't I say something about you surrendering? Yes, spirit is wanting you to surrender, divine masculine. And source say it's either the easy way or the hard way. What's the information here? What's the answer here for divine masculine? Confirmation with the sirens, child. We got Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. And we got the Merkaba. I just saw the Merkaba. It's another card in this deck with the Merkaba on it, like real big in the center. So something could be significant about Archangel Metatron. You working with the Merkaba is significant. Archangel Metatron is a recorder also. Okay, so something about information. Like you could be receiving a lot of information at this time. Okay, and then with this, something could be significant here about information you receiving to help you stay grounded as well. Okay, and then we got anchoring. It's crazy because we have the ship wheel that came out for divine feminine, and I mentioned an anchor. So your divine feminine could be helping you to remain grounded in some way, shape, or form at this time. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then we have somebody could want you to be in your head about this. Confirmation, excuse me, y'all. Spirit in the building. Somebody could want you to be in your head about this. No, this is who Archangel Michael is protecting you from. Y'all, it won't no sirens, I don't recall, in divine feminine reading. We got Archangel Michael up here. Archangel Michael is really protecting you, divine masculine, when it pertains to someone or something. We got the crown chakra, upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Trust the information that you are receiving. Okay? Trust the information, trust the downloads, trust what you are seeing. Doves could be significant here as well. We then have the child within. Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness is significant as well. Okay? Something could be significant here about a mother figure. Okay, something could be significant here about someone you admire as a mother. Okay, something could be significant about a crossed over mother that's protecting you. Okay, from someone or something. Something could be significant here about someone who reminds you of your mother as well. Okay, confirmation. I'm picking up on both. Okay. Well, all those examples I just got. Okay. Something could also be significant for some of you. You could be receiving information on how to heal your inner child. Okay. Yeah. And something could be significant about somebody could be trying to make you think that healing is strange. Whoever this is somebody that Archangel Michael is protecting you from. Because this person is sending you evil eye. What's this protection? Yeah, and they don't want you getting this because I'm telling you, my throat chakra was just fine, y'all. We got weight. So it says it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Yeah. So it's still some sort of healing. Okay. It's still some things that are becoming aligned. Okay. Yeah. And what we have up here, source. We had deep thoughts. Yeah, because some of you could be like I said, I seen a cocoon in my mind's eye. Yep. All right, let's see. We got forge, don't follow. I'm telling you. Pave a new way. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. And then we have Akashic Stargate. Align with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, like I said, it's things that are there is coming into alignment. Things that are coming into alignment for you. Mm-hmm. And your guides are protecting you while this happens. Yeah. All right, let's see. It's something about you getting downloads too about what's going on. Okay. You receiving messages. And like I said, that's what you could be in deep thought about. Whatever you're seeing, whatever the divine and your ancestors are showing you. Okay, I know some of the shit could be shocking, but hey, it's all for your highest good. All right, what's this vision here? Vision, seraphim, and this Orion energy. For what's the answer here for divine masculine? What is the answer? So you could be asking why. Diving into a task. It says deep diver. Yeah, so you is really deep in. You doing a lot of self-reflecting. You asking a lot of questions. You're looking over things. And I'm talking about like I'm hearing like review, and it's so crazy because I'm seeing like, y'all remember back in the day when you would like go to like Blockbuster or those places where you rented a movie, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't they will rewind the video. Like first and foremost, the video was supposed to already be rewinded, right? But they would sit and watch it to make sure you didn't fuck it up. For some reason, that's what that's the example Spirit then gave me for you, divine masculine. Something is significant about you reflecting on a lot of shit. Like you looking back on a lot of stuff. Yes, on a whole lot of stuff. That's the example they just gave me. The number 31 could be significant. You're definitely receiving some sort of communication from the creator. You're receiving that third house is Gemini, which is communication in the mind. You're receiving a lot of information, a whole lot of information. And that one, it talks about the self. Yeah, you are definitely, baby, like a Rolodeck. All right, Archangel Michael, what's the answer here? Trust the seasons for divine masculine. I'm gonna reshuffle that. What's the answer here? Trust the seasons. Time for a nap. So winter could definitely be significant. I'm getting hibernation. And it landed over here on the weight. It's not time. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. I'm telling you, my throat chakra, it won't do none of this. The number 24 could be significant. I did pick that up for divine feminine. Okay, something surrounding groundedness and stability, and it's landed right on Archangel Michael. Yeah, so something is significant here about something being protected, like heavily protected. Something could be significant here about you being heavily protected when you sleep, especially. Okay, because you could be, something is going on in your sleep. There is some sort of healing, a lot of healing that could be taking place in your sleep. Okay, you could also be seeing ancestors or your guides in your sleep, like certain loved ones you could be seeing when you rest. Okay, all right. I am wealthy and abundant. Some of you could astral travel. What is this? What's the answer here? I am wealthy and abundant. Who's in your group? What is this? Ooh. So we have loyal heart. At the bottom, we got revelation and unmarked trail. So something could be significant here about like, because remember I said something being weird. Like I heard like somebody feeling like something is weird, meaning like calling on your guides, so forth and so on, right? Um, for some of you, something could have something to do with like, I don't want to say protecting your heart chakra because I'm getting like something like somebody got like barbed wire or something around this shit. Like somebody got an electric fence or something around their heart. I'm picking up on here. And that's why Spirit is saying, okay, I'm also picking up an energy of, for some of you, y'all, you could be like, kind of like, they're all the same type shit, or that's what you think. Okay, that could be a thought. Maybe you're not saying it like out in the open for some of you, but I am hearing that too. So that's why Spirit is saying to loosen your grip. Something could be significant here too about something that you're doing to try to cope. Okay. Um, for some of you, it could be an addiction. Maybe some of you are very materialistic. Okay, so that could be one of the things. All right, and it's crazy because what did I say about the spiritual wealth and then the physical wealth? Yeah, something is significant about that. Mm-hmm. Something is significant about that. Yeah, Spirit is saying money can't buy X, Y, and Z. Okay, that's what I'm hearing right here. The number 35 could be significant. The number 8, okay, which talks about wealth as well. Okay, yeah, something is significant here about the divine hearing you. Okay, so the divine hears you. The divine is yeah, the divine is hearing you. Okay, even if it's something that you're not speaking with your mouth. Okay, it has been heard. Okay, yeah. All right. So influence. What's the answer here? Influence, rose without thorns for divine masculine. What's the answer here? We got TikTok. It says you have the right to your joy, peace, sweetness, and life. Influence TikTok. So there's a timing on something. We got resourcefulness, horn, cactus. Yeah, it's a timing on something, and that looks like it's giving balloon and or pumpkin on that picture. The number 30 could be significant. There could be a timing on some sort of communication. Something that's been communicated or something that needs to be communicated is significant. There is a timing here. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Because like I said, it's somebody that's trying to influence whatever this is. And that's why my throat chakra gratitude source. That's why my throat chakra is going crazy in y'all reading. Because I was okay in Divine Feminine's reading, but I was picking up the energy of somebody who was going to express something or needed to speak up. Okay, and here's the energy here. Something has something to do with some sort of influence. Okay, all right. So we got deep in thought, and we got the sun. Somebody could also be deep in thought about some sort of revelation. Deep in thought, the sun. What's the answer here for divine masculine source? Yeah, so this card came out. The Fortune's Wheel, Luck, and Right Timing came out. Yeah, both of these came out. Both of these came out for Divine Feminine. Yes, you're in your mind in reference to, well, when am I going to do this? We got 23 on this card, which for me talks about communication again. Okay, so it's something that you're deep in thought about. Okay, like, is it the right time? When is the right time? If it's the right time. And then whatever this is, yes, because it's fated. We got the number 49 here, 13. Okay, which talks about this is giving me with the fates, it's protected as well, right? And then y'all know I refer to in tarot, I call it the Wheel of Fate. So we got 2 cards here that's double confirmation for you divine masculine that whatever this is fated. It's something that is fated. So yeah, I'm here. It's really, even though we got a card over here that's talking about timing, we gonna get to that and see what that's talking about. But based off of these two cards, whatever you're in deep contemplation about, I am picking up something about things that have been revealed to you, right? But I'm also picking up the energy of whatever this, it's a shitload of things that have been revealed to you, because I feel like there is both good and both negative. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. But whatever this is, that is the timing for you to speak up on. Yeah, like this is something that's fated. This is something that is written. This is something that is protected. Okay, all right. We got long-term career, and then we got Sophia. All right, what is this? What's the answer here, Source or Holy Spirit, since we got Sophia here? What's the answer? Okay, so we have Crown Games, right use of power, and then we have come to the edge. Okay, so something could be, because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in my mind's eye. So something could have something to do with like an offer. Okay. And we got the number 8. So loyal heart. Yeah, this Crown Games and right use of power has something to do with this loyal heart energy. Yeah. Like something or someone being different. Okay. So I am hearing that. Like something or someone being different. Maybe that's why, I don't know. For some of you, maybe that's why you are deep in thought as well, because someone or something is extremely different. Okay, but we got Crown Games, right use of power. So this is talking about not abusing authority, not abusing this divine authority that we just saw over here. Okay, then we have come to the edge. That's the Fool card. But with these two cards together, I'm definitely getting I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in my mind's eye. Okay, we got 9 and 8, which is 17. So the star energy. Yeah. So something is significant about somebody having some sort of star quality. Okay. Something about star quality, which could have something to do with this divine plan, wisdom, and this intelligence within. Okay. Yeah. And I'm picking up the energy. We had information. So something has something to do with some sort of information that you're giving divine masculine, or you're getting from someone. Okay, I feel like it's all a part of the plan. Okay, it's all a part of your alignment, I'm hearing. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, what is the Star Keeper to the identity? What is this? What's the answer here for divine masculine? So we have chopped wood. Some of you could need to cut off a mother figure. Y'all know the divine don't give a fuck when it pertains to you being in alignment and what's healthy for you. The divine don't give a shit. Okay, that's what y'all need to understand. If it's somebody that's in your life that's fucking you over, ain't doing you right, ain't treating you right, and look at you like a motherfucking peasant and want you to be stuck and stagnant, suppressed and oppressed, chop wood. We got most sirens in the background. Yeah. The number 42 could be significant. 4th house, this is definitely a mother figure. I don't know if y'all hear the sirens. I'm telling you, divine masculine. Yes. Something about a mother figure. 4 and 2 is 6, the Lovers, which could symbolize a mother figure too. Or this could be a baby mother. Either or. Y'all hear the sirens. Something about money. Something is significant here about money. Something could be significant about brooms. I'm hearing somebody who wants to be taken care of. Yeah, we got between worlds, I'm telling you. And here go your energy, yang. And then we got thinker at the bottom. Somebody's trying to keep you stuck. That's what I see. And y'all hearing the sirens. So Spirit, what did I say about that TikTok? Yeah, we got divine authority here. Your life is a canvas. Okay, you have divine authority over your own goddamn life. Okay, fall into my arms, surrender. Yes, spirit wants you to surrender, so whoever the fuck this is can get gone. Okay, what's this divine authority here for divine masculine? What's the answer for divine masculine source? What's the answer? Yeah, so it's your divine feminine. This yin landed right on over here with Sophia, aka the Holy Spirit. Okay, crown, come to the edge, long-term career. Communication is key. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, whatever your divine feminine is communicating with you, spirit is saying to take heed. You done heard 50 million sirens in your reading. Okay? Yes. This feminine could have some sort of divine authority. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to the next one. Because y'all know I'm not going all day on this energy right here. I can't. Information. Yes, this feminine is giving you some sort of information. Some sort of downloads. Okay? Let's see. Information to the Earth Star activation, crown chakra upgrade, and the inner child. Yeah, this the energy that this is activating a lot of shit for you. It is. It is. What is these? Moon maiden, new beginnings, and protecting the future. Dragon's horde. So something is significant here, moving out of stagnation. What did I say? And we got dust devil. We got a broom on this goddamn chop wood card. And what did I say? Whoever this is trying to block you. It's trying to stagnate you. Okay? This could be a baby mama, or this could be a mother, some sort of mother figure. Whoever they are, they're trying to stagnate you. Okay? Somebody here could be trying to compete against whomever your divine feminine is, because spirit is bringing my attention to the 2 on the chopped wood and then the 2 on the yin energy. Somebody, whoever this is, has been trying to compete with a divine feminine energy who has some sort of divine authority. Okay, but something is significant here. This information is going to create some sort of, you heed the warnings. Okay, it's falling right underneath TikTok. Baby, you heed. I thought I was hearing more sirens. You heed the warnings. Something is significant about new beginnings, and whatever it is protected. Okay. 12 is 3, communication again. 4 and 1 is 5. That's that hierophant energy. It's going back to that divine authority energy again. Okay. All right. Let's see. Then I'm getting 8 here too. And we seen 8. We got 8, yeah, over here on the crown. Right use of power. I'm telling you. All right, let's see. Protection against evil eye. This could be your own baby mother or a mother figure sending you evil eye, divine masculine. We got wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. We have forge. Do not follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. And then we have Akashic Stargate, align with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Somebody could also be jealous of your path. Okay, what's going on here with this evil eye? Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. So regardless of what sources, you're being moved forward. Yeah, we got moving out of stagnation again. Yep, regardless of whatever got to be bulldozed. So says source, you're moving forward. You're moving forward. And y'all know 50 for me also can speak about the Holy Spirit. Once again, and we already got Sophia out here. I'm telling you, there is a divine feminine in your energy, divine masculine, okay, or masculines, okay, that is helping you to forge forward, to move out of whatever stagnation, okay. Somebody here wanting you to be stuck in your head when it pertains to bettering yourself, when it pertains to your ascension, when it pertains to your growth. Like I said, the Creator said they will be bulldozed out of the way. Spirit don't give a fuck who it is. Okay? So that's everything I have for you, Divine Masculine, when it pertains to your energy check. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.